no ongoing eternal war between Sunnis and Shias. Though there have been wars for political or social reasons, rallying behind a Sunni or Shia banner, usually calling for justice, there have been almost no wars to convert the other sect. The Abbasids rallied as Zaydi Shias, then became Sunnis once they took power. The Iranis and Iraqis fought irregardless of sect in a territorial dispute. Saddam Hussein, a secular Sunni leader, would show himself to be Shia when visiting Shia shrines. The Moroccan king, who is Sunni, uses Shia claims to legitimize his throne. Mainstream Shia and Sunni scholars consider the other sect Muslims, while challenging their beliefs and practices. If they aren't being nice, Sunnis may call the Shia Rafidi, meaning rejecter, and consider them misguided. The Shias might call the Sunnis Awam, simpletons, and consider them uneducated about the true teachings of the Prophet. Theological debates, the Sunnis will accuse the Shia of disrespecting the Prophet's companions and wives and exalting his family to the level of being gods, which is akin to polytheism. The Shia will accuse the Sunnis of exalting the companions above their level, ignoring the family of the Prophet, and changing the characteristics of God, which is akin to polytheism. Sunnis have four main schools of thought: Maliki, Shafi'i, Hanafi, and Hanbali. The Hanbali offshoot Wahhabi or Salafi are the most likely to declare the Shia or Sufis or other dissenting Sunnis disbelievers. The Shias have four main schools of thought: Ja'fari, Zaydi, Ismaili, and Alavi. The mainstream schools are quite similar in beliefs and practices. A non-Muslim would probably not be able to tell the difference between the two. There are some differences in marriage laws, worship, and beliefs, and understanding of God. The smaller schools, Ismaili, Alavi, or Druze, do have some very unique practices which are not familiar to most Muslims. The difference between Sunni and Shia comes from the point of focus. The Sunnis emphasize correct practice, obedience, tradition, and revere the companions of the Prophet. The Shias emphasize manners, morals, reason, and justice, and revere the Prophet's family. Big difference comes on the idea of wilayat and the setup of the community and the role of the leader. Among Sunnis, a political leader who upholds the religious law has a mandate and must be obeyed. Scholars may advise him, but he doesn't have to be the most knowledgeable or moral person in the community. Emphasizing a khilafah. In effect, this makes the Sunnis much more egalitarian and open. The Shias believe that a leader must be a righteous imam, chosen by the Prophet on the orders of God. In the absence of the Imam, it must be a religious leader of the highest morals and knowledge. Then he can be obeyed. Any other leader has no legitimacy. This makes the Shias much more hierarchical. Have noticed that the well-known Shia leaders are scholars and the well-known Sunni leaders are political leaders. The Shias tend to have been selected by clergy, whereas the Sunnis have taken power through various means.